Welcome, everyone, to Signature Move. This is your host, Bobby, as well as my lovely wife,
Alex. Hello.
Hello, and we're going to be talking to you about this week's Smackdown, as well as NXT, as well as having our predictions for SummerSlam.
Right.
So, once again, if you like us, you can find us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Please like, share, and subscribe if you do enjoy what we do. The more likes and shares we get, the bigger we get, and, the more content we can provide. So that's what we want to do. Please help us in that regard. If you want to listen to us audio-wise, we are on the CastBox app, so you can just download that app and listen to us under Signature Move. And so if any of those avenues, please like, share, and subscribe, and help us out as well. We're just starting out, so all the fans we can get are appreciated. So let's dive right into Smackdown.
Smackdown live from Greenville, South Carolina.
So, not a lot of matches tonight, at least advertised, so not a good start for me. Because I'm hoping for SmackDown to be a good wrestling show, but they're advertising an AJ promo right off the bat, as well as a lot of different promos and a retrospective of Daniel and The Miz. That should be interesting.
Yeah, it seems to be a very segment-heavy show.
But we'll see.
Which can be okay. We'll see.
We'll see. So it opened with Charlotte, Becky, and Carmella promo. So I thought overall the promo was very by the numbers. I liked Carmella kind of. I like her mentioning Asuka at least. So we're getting an Asuka mention. So she's still around, even though they're not really doing much with her. Especially with this upcoming Evolution, you figured we'd be seeing more women on wrestling.
Yeah, Carmella said something about we've been forced to do this face to face to face. That's a thing. Am I missing something? Is there something called face to face to face? Because she sort of referenced it this is something that happens that, Paige, the general manager, tells people they have to do.
Face to face. I don't know.
It was weird.
It was an okay promo.
Yeah.
I put that. The only good thing I think is I love the ending of the promo. Charlotte telling Carmella that you're a diva living in the women's wrestling era.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. What a burn.
Yeah, those words really hit hard, I'm sure, for her. It's something that I didn't really like about from the second those girls stepped in the ring. I was like, oh, Charlotte and Becky are going to wrestle, and Carmella is not. She's probably going to be on commentary. Because Carmella's shoes were 5 inches tall. Okay?
So it's pretty
obvious.
And
the other two girls were in wrestling gear. It was very, very obvious those two are going to wrestle, and that one's going to do commentary on the side. And that's exactly what happened. Paige came out, oozing charisma like she does. I think she's doing a great job as GM. But she made a tag match with Becky and Charlotte versus Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Yeah.
So that match happened.
Yep.
So Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus Charlotte and Becky. I'll be honest, this is bad, but I haven't seen Sonya Deville in so long, I forgot her name when she came out.
That's terrible.
Which is not a good thing.
That's really not good.
That's not good. I saw her come out and I'm like, it's...
that girl.
What's her name? And that's never a good thing. You do not want to be, if anything in wrestling, forgettable.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I've really liked what Mandy and Sonya have been doing, what they were doing about a month ago, I think they were in some feuds and they were wrestling and they were doing really well. I like them a lot. But that's how bad they've been promoted is I forgot her name.
Oh, I really think that those two are going to be pushed off to the side, just like the Iconics, until they get that women's tag team championship. That's in the future of the WWE. I can sense it.
I hope so. It's needed.
And they need it in particular, because without that, they're not going anywhere as singles competitors. That much I can say.
Yeah, or they're not being featured.
Yeah.
They just can't feature, I think, that many women without it.
Exactly.
I mean, they could, but they won't. Let's be honest. It's WWE.
Yeah.
So, and just...
Yeah. The match was okay, though. It was...
No, it was actually way better than I thought it. Becky seemed a little off. She was making a lot of weird things and mistakes.
Yeah, there was
not
a
her
little
cleanest
mini
match.
botches. It was not very clean.
Mandy is getting better, though.
Yes.
Mandy Rose was doing some solid moves. She did a body slam and some suplexes, I think. And I love that running knee of hers. I think she's getting better and better every time we see her, which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like someone like Carmella, who's been kind of working on her charisma only, her wrestling has not improved.
Yeah.
In all the years she's been in, I think she's about the same wrestling capability she was in NXT, which is not good.
No, yeah. I'm so done with Carmella being the champion, and I think there's a strong chance that she's gonna retain, which is horrible, but
that
might happen.
Not that I don't like Carmella, I just think
she's perfectly feasible on the mic, but I'm so done with her wrestling skills that I'm just like, come on, there's better people that can be featured in a spotlight.
And I don't think her charisma is enough to carry her wrestling. Like with someone like The Miz, who is not the best in the ring, but man, he can promote and tell a story in a ring. I don't feel like Carmella's a storyteller in the ring. What do you think?
She's one note. She's kind of grating. I thought her commentary tonight was amusing though.
I enjoy her, like I said, but
I don't know.
It's just championship material.
She's been a little bit too much in the spotlight for my liking. Does she have a place in the WWE? Yes, she definitely does. She can work on her wrestling. She can improve. I just don't want her in the spotlight. She does not need to be in the spotlight right now. But I'm also very biased because she has defeated Asuka, and Asuka is my favorite wrestler of all time.
So a little biased there?
I'm kind of hurt by that, and the fact that Carmella's on TV and Asuka's not even on TV really upsets me.
Asuka hasn't had a title on the television
Shut up.
yet. All right,
Shut up.
Just saying. All right, good. So I wrote down, good match. Becky Lynch didn't tag in Charlotte.
Yeah, they mentioned
Is a heel turn imminent?
Yeah. Maybe.
That's it? Maybe?
Maybe.
You have
I don't
nothing
know.
more?
I hope not. I hope not.
Wow. Why?
I just think Becky is so much better as a face. I don't think that an angry Becky Lynch is a good thing.
I probably agree, but it's looking like it's imminent. I will just say that.
But they could always swerve you and make Charlotte the heel, which I think would be better. They're kind of making it look like Becky's going to turn heel, and maybe they switch it around and make Charlotte a heel. Vince McMahon is very, very fond of blonde female heel wrestlers. So there you go.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you on that. So then we have Miz and Maurice just come out to basically say that their show is doing well, and they look adorable together. They're so cute.
I really like those live segments with them.
Yeah, they're great.
Or maybe they're taped. I don't know. But they have a lot of charisma together, so why not just put them on for a cute little promo?
Yep. So then Becky and Charlotte talked about last stage and further kind of emphasized that there's going to be tension between them. Is this the feud going into Evolution? Like the exciting feud? I feel like it's going to be.
And is there going to be the belt on the line for that?
I believe there will be. But I think this is going to be the money feud going into that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. I think that could be a headlining feud.
Yep, I definitely think that's where they're leading. It's the only women's storyline really going into Evolution right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Right now.
I see things on the horizon, but I've built some things in my mind that I will explain later in the show.
All right. So then we had a triple threat with the Bludgeon Brothers. I'm less and less excited to see the Bludgeon Brothers. I just feel like, okay, we get it. They beat jobbers. They have very quick matches. They're supposed to be dominant heels. And I guess that, but it can only be dominant for so long before people get sick of it.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. Their dominance is kind of boring. Their offense is still good. I just wish that things would go a little bit more even-keeled.
Yes.
I want them to go... I'm actually looking forward to their match with the New Day. Very much so. Because I think that those two guys are decent wrestlers. Harper, especially, is a very good wrestler.
Harper's very good.
So if anybody can have a good match with them, it's clearly the New Day.
Yeah, so hopefully the New Day can pull something out of them.
Yeah.
It's, like you said, it's been sort of one-sided with the Bludgeon Brothers, because I get it. They're trying to show that they're really mean
really
and
strong.
unstrong, and they're trying to book them strong, but... Right now, I think it's a little too strong. I think it's got to go back and forth. I still think they can show dominance with... But like you said, even keel.
Yeah, they didn't even pin those jobbers tonight. You know,
that was
it was
pretty
just like they destroyed them and their music started to play and they lifted up their hands. I was like, okay, apparently bends don't need to happen.
Nope. I will say I do love the return of jobbers. It started last year with Ellsworth, and man, I enjoy myself a good jobber. Mm-hmm. I love that those three guys had a jobber name.
Yeah.
The Triple Threat.
Triple Threat.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
If anybody knows more about those wrestlers, you can always comment on it. But I love that they were together as the Triple Threat, and I love jobbers having like personality.
Okay. One other thing I have to say I noticed about the Bludgeon Brothers tonight. Okay. I don't know if this has always been a thing. Harper's pants are like totally shredded and look really gross, and they're like grungy. Rowan's are totally clean. They're not shredded in the least bit.
Really?
Yes.
I never noticed that.
I just noticed it tonight. I'm like, has this always been a thing? Maybe. Are they trying to say something?
I don't know.
Or maybe just Harper's
Tell us
really
out there.
bad at laundry. I don't know.
Oh, maybe Harper's the yes. Maybe Rowan does all the laundry.
Yeah.
Yes, that would make sense if they're traveling together. One of them does the laundry, and
the other one cuts up his pants and
or
gets
I don't know.
I don't know. What is it?
Well, their masks are very clean, so I imagine. I mean,
there's some cleaning going on.
They're dirty yet presentable.
Cult. Yes.
Dirty. They're a very clean cult.
Clean cult.
Clean cult. Bludgeon Brothers. All right. So then we had the first of the Miz and Daniel Bryan retrospectives.
Yes.
Which were probably my favorite part of the night. I'll go into all of them, but we'll start with the first one. This started with when NXT was more of a contest rather than a fed.
Which I had no idea that was a thing. So we were out of the wrestling circle for a while. I want to say from probably 2005 to maybe 2000.
The John Cena years.
12, yeah, when John Cena was
and
really
JBL,
dominant.
not
and we kept on watching every now and then and being like, is it any different? Is it any different? No, it's the same thing. John Cena's still winning and he's still a face. Okay, let's not watch
Punk
this.
brought us back.
Yeah, exactly. So this is something that I had no idea. I didn't know about NXT's beginnings. Had this weird, tough enough sort of scenario. But wow, I had no idea that their connection of Daniel Bryan and Miz went back that far. Is really my point.
But I loved it.
It was interesting.
I loved it. I love the 0-10 that they mentioned that Daniel Bryan didn't win a match.
Yeah.
And I love that Miz said he didn't listen to me. I told him to listen to me, and he didn't win a match because of it. Mm-hmm. And that's great. Like that. And Miz looks into the camera and just basically says, in like all honesty, he just didn't have the talent. Mm-hmm. Wow. Brutal. And then Daniel Bryan came back and talked about how he got his first victory on live TV against The Miz. So I love that back and forth between them of like, oh no, you did this and you're terrible and you're not good. Yeah, but I beat you. So what does that put you at? Oh, it was great. Good start. I'm so glad, and I wrote here that they're treating this feud like the epic it deserves to be.
Yeah, that is so true. They've been building it up for a while now in present-day storyline, and I had no idea it had all these past moments, so I was very glad that these segments existed. I thought that they were well filmed. A lot of good passion from both guys on throughout the whole night.
Oh yeah, it was probably my favorite part of the night, I would say. But we'll get into that more. So then we had Sanity versus the New Day. Mm-hmm. Killian Dane had a new outfit.
They're doing a onesie.
They are doing everything they can to cover his hair.
Oh my god, I know. I'm like, no, free the chest hair, please.
If any of you have watched Killian Dane before this, you'll know the man has a lot of back and chest hair.
Yeah.
And like, you would think it would be gross, but it's kind of disturbingly beautiful.
You can't stop watching it. It just has a movement of its own.
Yeah.
It's really...
It's like a magical fairy forest on a Scottish man. I don't know what to say, but it was magical.
Yeah.
And but then that onesie they're trying to cover, which is
the
not good.
Looked good.
Not a good. No, it
but
was
I kind of missed his cool Scottish half kilt thing.
Yeah, that onesie is
terrible
looking. You got to admit.
All right.
So that tells you Vince's opinion on Sanity. He's like, we're putting you in onesies. So everything to cover that hair. Kofi's birthday today. Happy birthday, Kofi
Love
Kingston.
the big sign that he had and wish him happy birthday. He got a happy birthday chant.
Yes,
Which
good for the crowd.
I've never had a birthday chant.
Good for you.
But boy, would I like a happy birthday chant.
Yeah,
on
what
my
crowd was
birthday.
that?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, great job with the chants tonight.
Yeah.
Love the happy birthday to Kofi.
Yeah.
And calling him birthday boy.
Yep.
They chanted that at one point.
Yep.
And but then they were having a solid match, and then it was interrupted because did you know that Roman Reigns is fighting Brock Lesnar?
Oh my God!
At
The
the
square
main
in the
event.
corner. Stop the square in the corner.
Oh my God!
Especially when it's a
awful.
Roman Reigns square.
Yeah,
that
we
does
get
nothing
it.
But get people very angry.
We get it. We get he's fighting Brock. We all know. And I actually put the AJ doesn't get this treatment. But then Ronda got that treatment, so I'm like, okay, at least they're not just doing only Roman to be like, hello.
For a long time it has
Oh
been
my
just
God.
the Roman segments get that.
It's just we get it. You love him, Vince.
Yeah.
We all don't agree.
Yeah.
We're gonna just agree to disagree on it. Not that we don't like Roman, but we don't love him like Vince does, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So the match I think got better over time.
Yeah, I thought the match was actually really good.
Yeah, I love that breakup of the pin with Eric Young dropping a beautiful elbow drop
Oh man,
from the top.
that was exciting because he flew out of nowhere. Again, that was good camera work. Whoever caught that angle, it was just focused on the pin, and then phew, like a bullet, he just interrupted it.
Oh, it was
Great, looked great.
So, good match again. Man, the New Day are one of those few people that are just as good in the ring as they are charismatic.
Yeah.
And that's so tough to be.
Yep. They're the total package.
Wow.
Man, did you hear the pop that Xavier Woods got when he made that hot tag? It was like the room was exploding. It was crazy.
I can't believe
They're so popular after all this time. It's amazing.
they
that
had the
they've
tag titles
maintained
for
that.
2 years. Mm-hmm. And the people still love them.
Including me.
And me too. And they haven't. It's amazing what they've done. Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, Big E.
Yeah.
Wow, thumbs up to you guys. You guys are doing some work.
And man, the ending, was great. Big E picks up Killian Dane like he was a baby kitten, thrusts him over his shoulder, and boom, hit it with up, down, and wow, ending to a great match.
Oh.
You know, I'm looking forward to Sanity facing New Day more and more and more.
Yeah.
They're going to have a lot of great matches together because it's the 3-on-3 action.
Here's the question, though. Sanity's been losing a lot. Are
That's
they
'cause
going to
they're
get a
new.
push in the future?
Yeah.
So you feel this is just a
I'm confident that
road
they
bump?
will. This is the welcome. We've bumped you up from NXT. You're going to lose.
I guess that is kind of the case.
That's the case with
do you
almost everyone.
Do you feel like the onesie could be the sign of future endeavors?
No.
No?
No.
I think Alex never wants to admit anyone's going to be future endeavored. But it's nice. I get it. You don't want to think of anyone being
That's
fired.
not true. I think I actually have a future endeavor
Oh,
written down on the
my
paper
goodness.
somewhere.
All right, we'll get to that shortly. Okay. So then we had the second retrospective of Miz vs. Daniel, which was my favorite of the night. Wow. I love that both men had such different journeys getting to where they are. It's amazing. Yet they both are similar in the fact that both men had to scratch and claw to earn the respect that they got. Like, Daniel Bryan had that whole idea of he was the little guy. Vince McMahon didn't want him as champion. He didn't have the look. He wasn't like your Roman Reigns and stuff like that, or your Randy Ortons or your Batistas. He looked the way he looked, but he was beloved by the fans.
Yeah.
And the fans had to get behind him so much. They had to hijack Raw. They had to do all this stuff for Vince to finally admit that he was the man. And Daniel Bryan scratched and clawed and earned his way to the top. And despite what many people think, The Miz had to do the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, except the opposite way because he was a heel instead of a face. So he's just trying to get people to boo him louder and louder and louder.
Yeah, but also that whole idea of like he was on the real world and you know, he didn't have the respect that a lot of wrestlers go in if you've been on the indies or homegrown. He was a celebrity, a faux celebrity if anything, trying to break into the wrestling business was the Miz.
Which is just really tough.
I'm sure he got a lot.
If you want to be taken seriously, like he does.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure he got a lot of flack from the wrestlers.
Oh, there's absolutely no doubt that Miz has paid his dues, and how. Yeah.
Yeah. So both men, I think but they've had, like you said, different journeys. Like the Miz had to prove himself as like this ultimate heel and get over and over and over, and to prove that and even just last year proving that he's more than just Miz TV, Miz. He has the charisma to carry it, and just what a good build up.
Yeah, the second segment was probably the best. I wrote very compelling TV, which is what you want. That talking smack segment, it still gives me chills when they recap it. It's just so intense, and you just see Daniel Bryan there just getting this fueled anger, raw anger from The Miz, which had legitimacy behind it again, which is what made it so good.
Oh man, you're right. I still get goosebumps when I see that promo for The Miz.
Yeah.
Vince getting rid of talking smack was an absolute sin.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that over and over again. That was one of the best shows that they had running on the WWE network, and they got rid of it. It's a mistake.
Yeah.
It will always be a mistake, and we need to bring it back. So
well, it's because that was all live, or not live.
Well, no, it was live. Talking Smack live.
Oh yeah, it's because it was live, unscripted.
Yeah.
And so things got a little wonky sometimes,
but that wonk is what made it fun.
The wonky is what made it good.
Yeah.
But that's not enough for some people who really love control.
So anyway, like you said, very compelling, which is what Todd Phillips said, and they're right.
I loved Miz saying just stone cold direct to the camera that he is superior to Daniel Bryan. Like, wow.
Good stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this match.
Me too.
Probably more than any other match that's happening.
I don't know. I'm excited about a lot of the matches at SummerSlam.
I don't know.
We'll get into the predictions, and then I'll tell you what my most excited about match.
Then Joe did a promo basically backstage telling the general manager Paige that he's going to do whatever the hell he damn well pleases. Yeah. And that's freaking great. That's Joe to a T, and that's what it always should be to a T, which is why the segment at the end of the night, not as good.
Not good.
And we'll get into that, but not a good way to end the night.
Yeah.
Then we had Aiden English versus Andrade Cien Almas.
Mm-hmm.
And basically Aiden's trying to apologize for all his mess-ups on Rusev Day with Rusev against Aiden. And wow, what a forgettable match this was.
It was a total squash. I think that after Aiden English and Rusev have their inevitable feud, I think Aiden English is going to lose his job.
Oh, you're saying Aiden will be future endeavor.
That is my future endeavor guess.
Good luck.
Let's do this.
All
Since you think Jinder's going to lose his job. In 1 year. Do you also think that Aiden might lose his job?
No.
Then let's say whoever loses their job first.
Oh, no. No, I'm not taking that back. Because I think you're right.
Oh.
I think Aiden's going to lose his much sooner.
Okay. So you don't think he's going to lose his job as soon as I think he's going to lose his job?
Yes, but sooner than
still
Jinder.
See it. Okay, sooner than Jinder? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not going to take that bet.
All right.
So, sorry. I'm smart. I'm smart like that, guys. I don't fall for things. Alex just trying to goad me into stuff, but I won't let her. Oh, and I just put, after this match, there was too much talking tonight. Not enough wrestling, and this match disappointed me. Although I will say there was a lot of hotness going on in that ring between Cien, Selena Vega, Rusev, and Lana.
Oh, there's a lot of sexy.
Oh yeah, they were looking good tonight.
Well, in that 4-person tag, see, I actually dislike one thing about that hotness. Lana's contact lenses really bother me.
Her eyes did look a little weird.
Her eyes look really creepy, like she's like an undead vampire. And the fact that, she's not really Russian, but sometimes starts her sentences with a Russian accent.
Only when she's saying Crush and Rusev does she slip back into it. It's weird. Then she needs to make a decision, I think.
Yeah.
But it's good. And then we had Jeff Hardy hiss at the camera, and that was it.
Living on the edge.
Living. Is that what you think?
That's what he looks like every time I see him. I think living on the edge. Yeah.
That's good. So then they... Oh, Lord.
Oh, and then you forgot, they announced earlier that the 1000th episode of Smackdown is going to be coming in October. So they did a little flashback to the best whodunit ever is who hits KO
Oh, God.
with the pie on July 4th, 2016. A mystery that has never been solved.
I don't care. This is like too many promos tonight.
Yeah.
This was evident when they're talking about that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah,
we're supposed to care.
I am just kidding. I really don't know why they brought up that old promo. I mean, it's
Anyway.
unnecessary.
Third retrospective. So, and I loved it because basically it was all about Daniel Bryan returning from retirement. He goes to they show this big emotional journey of Daniel Bryan, cut to Miz, and he says, so what? He unretired. I don't care. Wow. And then at the end, Bryan says that he is here for one reason, to out-wrestle The Miz. And Bryan starts getting that fire that Bryan gets.
Yeah.
And they close the night with the third retrospective on Daniel Bryan looking like the meanest man. He's going to come for you, Miz.
Yeah. It made me remember that, was it last week or 2 weeks ago when he hit him with that, they attacked him in the middle of nowhere and hit him with the flower pot or something.
It was on the set of The Miz.
Oh, it was on the set of Miz and Mrs.
On set of
on
Miz.
set.
Well,
I'm sure
quotation.
it was. No, I really like the part that Miz talked about how Daniel Bryan has done nothing since returning. Because that hits a little bit close to home. He really hasn't done much since returning.
Well, he had a feud with Big Cass.
Oh, yeah, and a feud with Sami Zayn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Where are those guys now?
And then he brought back, his tag team partner, the best tag team partner ever, Kane.
Oh, see, there are a lot of people who love Team Hell No. You might be making them mad out there.
I liked them back in the day.
Oh.
Kane should not be wrestling anymore.
Oh.
That's
He is
why
a mayor
he's now mayor. Yes.
All right, so then we got Jeff Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin.
Okay, you know how you just said that you forgot Sonya Deville existed? I totally forgot Sheldon Benjamin was even signed with the WWE, and I was like, oh yeah, that guy! Why did they break him and Chad Gable up? They were doing great stuff as a heel tag team, and then they were just like, no, we're going to put them on different shows so we can not use them.
Yeah, the moment they were getting hot, too.
Yeah.
When they got broken up.
Yeah.
So, I feel like, I wrote here, like, Shinsuke is being treated kind of an afterthought. Even with Jeff, Jeff won the match after not doing a Swanton Bomb, but we'd find out later why. And I'll just say this, because of the breaks on Smackdown tonight, it didn't feel like we got very much wrestling at all. Because there was another break here for Roman.
Yeah. And
then Shinsuke came out, beat up Jeff Hardy after the match, and then they cut to Randy Orton lurking from the wings.
Yeah.
And once again, Randy's more prominent in this thing. I feel like Shinsuke's a third wheel in this.
Yeah. I don't... And I think that they are maybe doing that on purpose because they want to see if Shinsuke re-signs his contract.
Maybe. Oh, isn't his contract up in January, though?
Really? Is it that soon? I thought that it was sooner than that.
Oh, I don't know. But I just feel like, man, they are not doing anything with it.
I don't know. Jeff didn't look very good at the end of this.
Yeah, between that, the way they're treating Shinsuke, and with Randy Orton's guffaw, if you've checked the dirt sheets, Randy Orton's a little bit of trouble for doing things that maybe he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, some unspeakable acts.
But we can't be proven. Nothing's been proven. It's basically he may have done things that he shouldn't have been doing. But the WWE's looking into it. There's been no announcements if any of it's true. It could all be fabricated, that sort of thing. So we're not going to say anything, one way or the other.
And I don't even think it's a lawsuit yet.
Well, I don't even think anything along those lines.
We'll see what happens.
It could all be rumor and hearsay.
That could also be why Orton was just shown lurking about and not really in a big spotlight.
Yeah. But I find it funny that he was lurking, considering.
Yeah, I was even surprised to see him on TV given those allegations.
But we'll see. We'll see. It could be all BS. So that's going on with that.
Yeah, and then you had your main event slot.
Yes. So AJ reviews some videos, which were, oh my god, boring. Then Samoa Joe came out, read a letter, which pretty much just reiterates what he already said last week. It's pretty much Joe doing the same promo and ended it with, the letter was written by AJ Styles' wife. basically telling him she hopes Joe wins.
No, I think it's
which
his
we
daughter,
know,
his daughter,
or his daughter,
Wendy.
Well, but here's the thing: we know that's not true. We know it's a letter made up by Joe. Like they always kind of have treated Joe like he's like an assassin type. Like he goes in and he's meticulous about his mind games. This felt like Miz level, like cheap trickery, and it felt below Joe.
Oh yeah, I really have problems with how this show ended. Why not at least get him into a scuffle at the end? You know, just do something other than read a letter to him and credits roll? Are you kidding me? It was bad. Yeah. Really bad. The week before SummerSlam, hated this.
Wow.
And I like both of those guys a lot.
Yes.
I don't like them being treated like this in the storyline.
Watch out.
You don't like it when I get mad.
You don't like what?
That made me mad.
That made her mad. So especially because both these guys have a history, like all that stuff in TNA, all the stuff of building these feuds, and they went with this like I want to beat you so you can go home to your family sort of story. I don't get it.
This should be a Dynamite feud, and
it's not
bad right now.
Yeah. Hopefully the wrestling will outshine.
That's the only shining
booking
glory.
And the build up.
Did you also notice that Samoa Joe's hair looked really weird?
Well, his hair's changed over.
Yeah, it's like all bushy.
I don't like it.
It looks so much better when it's shaved. Like he looks like a scary assassin when it's shaved.
Yeah.
Somebody you don't want to mess with. And right now it's anyway. That's minor in comparison to the storyline that was told tonight, which was not good.
Yeah, so it was not a good SmackDown tonight. Yeah. Outside of the Daniel Bryan Miz stuff, and New Day, I felt like it was a really poor SmackDown. Yeah. I'm gonna give this SmackDown a 3 out of 10.
That's what I wrote down too.
Wow.
I even thought about maybe giving it a 2 out of 10.
Wow. I don't know. It was pretty
really
poor. For
bad. For the one before SmackDown, which is one of your before the SmackDown before SummerSlam, which is your SummerSlam's like the 3rd best show of the year. That's what it's supposed to be, right?
Pretty much.
Because you have WrestleMania being number 1,
Royal
Rumble being number 2,
and Survivor Series SummerSlam. It's toss up.
I say SummerSlam's probably bigger than Survivor Series.
We think so.
I think so.
But anyway.
Yeah. Really? What are you building towards? Oh. It's funny because Raw this week was so on par with almost everything. Comparatively, boy, I don't like saying this, but SmackDown, you are the B show right now. Oh, step it up.
Yeah, at least the writers, you need to book that stuff better.
Yeah,
more wrestling.
You have way too much talent to be wasting them like this.
Oh, wow, tell us how you really feel.
I'm
Jeez, you're not happy.
I was pissed. I love SmackDown wrestlers, and I'm not happy with this.
All right, so then we had NXT. We're gonna review that. Already opening. The mystery looms on who has attacked Aleister Black.
Yeah.
Ooh, they reviewed that, which was great.
Yep.
Then we had the Street Profits versus the Mighty, and I wrote this: "Yay, wrestling tonight!" An actual match between two teams, and they wrestled without interruption.
Yes, it was nice.
Hey Vince, did you hear that? Triple H puts on wrestling without interruption.
Yeah.
Figure it out. So, yeah, it's going to get worse once it's on Fox and all that stuff. So now I literally put Street Profits versus the Mighty, ... how the Mighty have fallen.
Yeah, the Mighty TM61, a.k.a. the generic heels, is what I wrote.
Man.
Ooh, boy. I really liked TM61 when they were TM61. This turned into the Mighty.
Honestly, the moment you're right, the moment they became the Mighty,
because they have to change their style. There are these kind of cool, high-flying, come out of nowhere at you guys who are those plucky faces that, didn't really win too many matches, but you still got behind them. And now, since turning heel, they have lost all that.
Yeah, like certain tag teams can transition between the two.
Yeah, I don't think these guys are gonna.
They got a Mighty Jobber chant from the Full Sail crowd.
Yeah,
ouch.
That's bad.
Now, but I will say this about this match. Montez Ford is so charismatic. He is a future star, in my opinion.
Dude.
How can you not want to watch him?
He's awesome. He's very watchable. His dancing, is totally amusing, but not
Like the
ever
one-
to go into the dancing gimmick, which you never want to get into.
But it's never the same dance
Yeah,
either. And
no.
At one point, he was getting punched in the chest by his partner.
By Dawkins.
By Dawkins was Angelo was giving, and he was reacting
like-
to the punch with a little of this.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
do it because I'm terrible at dancing. But he did it, and it was great.
Yeah. And I love his power glove.
Oh yes, the Michael
So
Jackson
bad.
glove. Michael Jackson glove.
Yeah.
Gold. Oh man.
It's
If
great.
I think he's a little thin than Vince
No,
would
but he'll
like.
bulk up.
But if he bulks
He
up,
will- I think
oh
he'll
man,
bulk
Angelo
up and-
Dawkins, you have a future.
Oh.
Quote me on that now. I'm saying not Angelo Dawkins. Sorry, Montez Ford is the future.
Yeah.
Angelo Dawkins is not.
has a future endeavor.
Oh, sorry,
I've been
Angelo.
saying that for a long time.
No,
I'm not a
well,
big
we'll
fan
see.
of
We'll see. I know you don't like the stirring of the cup.
I don't like the stir the cup, but he didn't actually do the stir the cup this week.
He did. No, he did.
Damn it.
He did. You just
Really?
didn't see it.
I didn't see
He
it.
stirs the cup quick.
That stir the cup is so stupid.
All right.
It's not good.
So then we got, and I just put this, an Undisputed Era promo. Yes. I love the Undisputed Era so much.
Oh, but you missed. Yeah. You missed a little thing of Shayna Baszler talking to Aaliyah,
Oh, yes.
convincing
oh, yeah.
her that she's a heel this week.
Yes, I guess, because Aaliyah, is she a face, is she a heel?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Who
But we
knows?
do know one thing. She ain't winning her match.
Yeah.
Wow. Why is that girl not future endeavor?
She's been working there for years. I don't know.
Hey, I mean, once again, and I just want to iterate, we make jokes about future endeavors. I would
Yeah.
never want people to lose their job. And, you know, I do...
That is very true. I do apologize if anybody takes that too seriously.
Yeah,
Please don't.
Yeah,
Please
we
don't.
joke about it here, but we do... I mean, I love Aaliyah. I'd love to see her get a push. I'd love to anybody to get a push.
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is, and we're just going to comment, you know, how we see things going. So, I mean, if we're wrong, I will gladly eat crow, and I'll be happy
Yeah.
to do so. And, you know, prove me wrong, and you know... If I'm wrong, that's great. I want nothing best for every superstar. So let's just want to emphasize that.
That's true, because we are talking about that a lot.
We
And
have mentioned.
I don't want people to think that we're super negative people.
Yeah,
We're not.
Or at least,
Let's
or at
try
least
and be a
that
little
we
more
want to see
positive.
people get fired. Not true.
I want to see people get better.
Yes, and so, yep. So that came out. So then we had the Undisputed Era promo. We have to get to that.
in their jungle gym.
Oh my God, I
love
love their greasers like set that they
Yeah.
have. And I love when he's talking about how, they think they're at 100%. They're always going at 100%. What does that mean for us? Are we at like 500? And Adam Cole's like, minimum 500. Adam Cole is fantastic.
I can't believe that they said that at Brooklyn they will be together for 1 year for Undisputed Era. Boy, what a great year it has been.
Year.
Undisputed Era. Best.
Boom. I love it.
Except
I
poor
love
Bobby
the
Fish. He
Oh.
just looks so sad.
Oh, he looks like he wants to wrestle so bad.
He wants to wrestle so
So
badly.
hopefully-
I really hope that he gets better soon, because I want to see him wrestle more.
We want to see Bobby Fish go on his own. That'd
they
be
need
great.
to be a real, true four-man,
Yeah, I love it.
team.
And they're just so cool. They're heels that are getting cheered, sort of like a certain NWO faction.
Yeah.
They are so over that it doesn't matter that they're the bad guys. People are cheering them.
Yeah.
That's a good sign for that group. They're just way too cool for school. I want to join them. They probably super kick me in the face because
Yeah. You're just not that cool.
I'm not that cool. I want to
neither
be.
am I.
I desperately want to be as cool as Undisputed Era, but sadly, no one will ever be because he's Adam Cole, baby. So then we had Kairi Sane versus Aaliyah. Aaliyah was a heel this week, I guess.
Yeah, she didn't wear the kitty ears. Usually when she wears kitty ears to the ring, that means she's a face.
Kitty Aaliyah.
This
face.
time she wore camo. That was kind of like in this
Camo
crisscross
Aaliyah,
pattern.
heel.
She's a heel.
All right, so that's how it works.
That's how it works, I think.
All right, I'm
Maybe.
gonna go with you.
Okay.
So then we got Shayna came out to watch the match.
Yeah, she sauntered in.
I
doing her
love
song.
that she puts her feet up on the desk.
Oh yeah, like
so
eat my
rude.
boots.
So rude. You're doing commentary. You put your
Yeah.
Love it.
And she was intimidating Percy, and like saying she was gonna slap him or something. Oh man, yeah. Good
Or
stuff.
that how we should stand up because she's champion.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
your
Oh,
kitty.
thank you all for standing up because I'm champion.
Except for you, Percy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love if Shayna just started going at Percy. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So then we had the match. I liked the match a lot. It would really it showcased the Kairi Sane won, but it was really showcasing Kairi Sane kind of sending a message to Shayna, and man, she meant it. First of all, there was a stretch muffler in the middle of the match, which wow, Kairi Sane is way stronger than she looks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
She's really hard hitting too.
Oh,
that's what
man.
I've heard.
Yeah, we've heard. If you go on to what was it? Table for Three, Lita talks about that she thinks Kairi Sane hits too hard.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, maybe you were just in a different era, Lita.
Yeah,
because Kairi's
now
legit.
She's tough.
She's tough. So she looked strong. 3 insane elbows.
3 elbows.
All looked
man.
amazing.
What do you think, Bobby? Best finisher, high flying finisher in wrestling today.
The insane elbow.
I think it might be. I can't think of anything else that is a high flying finisher that I get more excited to see. Yeah.
Probably. I think there's too much to probably Ricochet's. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if I have a high flying move that I would, yeah, it's probably that.
Yeah.
Well, I love Kevin Owens' frog splash because he's just such a big dude.
He's a big dude.
But no,
but he
you're
doesn't
totally
finish with it often.
No, you're totally right. Insane elbow is probably one of the best top rope moves
Yep.
in wrestling right now.
Yep.
But that just makes me miss the Red Arrow.
No, yeah.
Neville. Tear. Anyway, so yeah, she came
Anchor's
out.
Away. I also love that she
looked at Shayna as she was delivering it and pointed at her. This is what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
She looked scary.
Yeah.
Oh, Shayna, watch out.
And I gotta say, the announce team was really selling the story of that match.
Oh yeah.
Really good stuff.
Yeah. So
it made me totally more hyped for that match than
I was. Yep. Which is what you want.
Okay.
In a go-home show, you figure that's what you do.
I was so excited, actually, at the end of that match that I started writing all these conspiracy theory notes about, like, what's going to happen to the NXT women's division. Okay, so this is my thought. If Kairi wins, let's just throw the scenario out there. Okay. Kairi wins. Shayna Baszler maybe has a rematch against her, whatever. And Shayna Baszler moves up, which I think she could. Mm-hmm. If Ronda wins versus Alexa, would they do Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey
this early
at the next bigger pay-per-view?
At Evolution?
Maybe at Evolution. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking like Survivor Series, but that's kind of far away.
Evolution.
I
don't know.
That could be an exciting possibility. Just saying, they don't really have too many female heels on Raw that pose a big threat. Alexa Bliss is probably the only one.
Could be.
So?
I don't know. I'm not going to make any calls on that.
I think it would be exciting if that happened. I think that's a good storyline. That's how I'm building it in my brain.
And so then we got a Velveteen Dream promo. Velveteen tried to talk, but the NXT crowd... Usually I'm all for the NXT crowd. I love Phil's Full Sail. I love the energy there. But man, lately it feels like Full Sail has gotten to that point where they're just trying to get themselves
They're trying to get themselves over as a crowd. It's really not the best
good
scenario.
Full Sail. I'm disappointed in you. Usually I'm all for them, but I thought... They're really getting annoying.
Really rowdy and not letting wrestlers talk at all.
Yeah.
It was obnoxious.
Yeah, it was obnoxious, I'll say that.
Yeah, because Velveteen Dream could barely get through his promo, and I think he would have had more passion and been able to, like, connect a little bit more if they had actually been listening.
Yeah, so that's it. Full Sail. I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
Shh. A little bit.
Yeah, please.
So, but then EC3 came out, and he is the best. Talks about how...
He actually made the crowd shut up.
Yeah, how Velveteen has a sick fanny pack.
And then they did start the fanny pack chant.
That was better.
Which came back around.
That was okay.
One of the best chants of the year, too. So,
yeah, chanting fanny pack is great.
Yeah.
But that's just how EC3 works.
Yeah.
He is so charismatic, came in, loved the fight, loved it was great. But then he hits Velveteen Dream with his finisher and stands tall.
Yeah.
Which, if we go by reverse momentum...
Yeah, we know what that means.
There's a lot of reverse momentum stuff.
Yeah, I like the part where he said, I build things in your head. head. He said he built themed restaurants.
Themed restaurants. I want to go to an EC3 themed restaurant.
Me too. That would be really entertaining.
Yes.
And very muscly.
Yes. I hope it's very much.
Yeah.
So then they had a promo for Ciampa versus Johnny, really selling the match. I hope it's good. I hope we're not running out of steam on this feud. But knowing those two guys, I think it's going to be probably way more fantastic than I'm thinking.
Yeah, right now I'm not that excited about it because I'm like, man, I've already seen them fight twice.
Yeah.
They're great wrestlers. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's going to be really
It's probably going to be amazing, and we're just foolish and not expecting those two guys to bring the house down, which they probably will. So then you got Tyler Bate finishing it out with Roderick Strong as the main event. Opened with a devastating backbreaker.
Oh my god, I wrote first backbreaker.
Oh my god.
Looked gross. Wow. Talk about making that move legit. Like, he makes him look really hard hitting, and I don't know how he does it. Nobody else can do a backbreaker like that.
I want to see a chop off between Roderick Strong and Cien Almas.
They've had matches before.
And just hear that cracking chop.
Yeah.
I think actually that's where Cien first did the chop was against Roderick.
Yeah, well, I don't know about
but
first, but
man.
They've had chop offs before.
Oh, it's brutal.
Yeah. Whew.
I will say this though. I wrote down this. I didn't like the fact that Mauro Ranallo kept mentioning, Roderick Strong was a former champion contender. I'm
really?
like, yeah, he mentioned that several times. I'm like, who
That's
cares?
a weird thing to say.
Who cares? He's not that's not former champion. Yeah. There are plenty of former champion contenders. The gimmick is he's in UE now. He's in Undisputed Era, and he's a tag champion now. I think he was trying to sell that he was, better before he Undisputed Era. When Roderick Strong was in no way better than when he joined Undisputed Era.
Yeah, as soon as he turned heel, that's when I was like, ooh, what's happening with him?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Immediately became more interesting.
Way more interesting. So yeah, what's up with that announcing? That's strange.
Yeah, I thought it was weird. I'm like, former champion contender. We could say that about many, many, many people.
Yeah.
So
like
who cares?
Pretty much the entire roster.
Who cares?
Who cares? Oh, but I thought this match was great.
Wow, what a striking
Anything
match.
that honestly though that Tyler Bate is one of my favorite wrestlers right now. I'm really hot on him. He can do practically no wrong in my opinion. He just gets better and better. I love him.
I would say he might be becoming one of the best wrestlers in the world.
He's so young.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so good at such a young age.
It's crazy. It's crazy because you have AJ Styles, you've got Kenny Omega. Mm-hmm. There's more guys from New Japan that are amazing, like Ishii and Tetsuya Naito, and all these great wrestlers. Yeah. A lot of those cruiserweights are fantastic. Tanahashi. Marty Scurll, all these great wrestlers that are doing great work over in New Japan. You've got AJ here, you've got Seth Rollins, and
Daniel Bryan.
And
forget him.
Honestly, Shinsuke, and you know what? You got to put Tyler Bate in that grouping.
Yeah.
He is amazing. He might be one of the best physical wrestlers in the world. And almost all of his matches are different. He innovates quite a bit.
Like today when he did that reversal where he bent time and space and went into a vortex and then came back and jumped off the top rope. Oh my god. Yeah, he's just incredible. His diving uppercut off the top rope, and he hit him so hard, I couldn't believe Roddy Strong was standing.
And the punches he were throwing.
British Strong style for the win.
Man.
Yeah, I really love him. I think he's just so good, and they need to do more.
Yeah.
Mustache Mountain.
All the way. And so he won the match. So, reverse momentum.
Yeah.
So, but let's get into that. So that was NXT. I'd say definitely, this was a good NXT. I'd say 7 out of 10 probably.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. I am ready for Chapter 3 of Mustache Mountain versus Undisputed Era. Bring it on, baby! That was hot stuff!
That's probably going to be match of the weekend, I'm predicting.
Yeah.
most likely.
Surprise match of the
All
week.
right.
If you could
So let's get into it. We're going to give you our SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver predictions.
Oh, but wait.
Wait, what?
We have to choose our wrestler of the week.
Oh, wrestler of the week.
We've wrapped up
Almost
this week's
forgot.
wrestling. What are we going to do?
All right.
Who's your wrestler of the week?
Because we're not doing SummerSlam and that. We're just for this week for SmackDown and Raw.
Yeah.
My wrestler
And
of the week.
also NXT.
And NXT. My wrestler of the week is The Miz.
He didn't wrestle.
Yeah, that's right. But that's not my point. It doesn't have to be. It's just what he's done this week.
Okay.
And the promo he was doing this week, and just the reminder of how good a promo he was, and the build-up that they're building between The Miz and Daniel, it was one of those two guys I was picking this week. It was either Daniel or The Miz. But I'm going to go with The Miz a little bit more because I think he's the reason, honestly, the feud's as elevated as it is. So it was a tough decision because there's been a lot of good wrestling this week, but I'm going to, even with like Dean and Seth showing up, that
And
was
Baron
exciting,
Corbin.
and Baron Corbin, going with The Miz.
All right.
Good work, Miz. Your promos are amazing.
I'm making a surprise pick for my wrestler of the
I think
week.
I know who it is.
Oh, really? Oh, what's your prediction?
I think you're going to say Tyler Bate right now.
No.
No!
He was my runner-up. He was my runner-up.
I thought for sure.
The only reason is because he didn't really talk.
Okay.
My wrestler of the week is actually Dolph Ziggler.
Wow.
And I'm giving him my ring of approval.
Wow.
And this is why. About maybe 3 months ago, I thought he was done.
Wow.
Absolutely done. Like, really, where can he go from now? And now, that's one of my most anticipated matches. I thought that his promo this week
Good
on
promo.
Raw was one of the best promos that he's ever given. Besides maybe last year or
With
two
The Miz.
ago when he had that feud with Miz. And a lot of that was because Miz is great. But Dolph's work has been great lately. And I think he deserves some recognition.
All right. So those are our wrestlers for the week. So now we're going to go into predictions. We're going to have a show on Sunday right after SummerSlam. We'll give you our takes on both TakeOver and SummerSlam at the same time. And so, but on the Raw following, there is a bet here. Whoever wins predictions, the opposing person will have to have a teaspoon of really hot sauce. Hot sauce, a 7-pot Primo hot sauce
It's
challenge.
horrible.
It's terrible.
It's really
And
bad.
they're going to have to do the entire Monday night show having had that at the beginning. So that should be fun for whoever loses.
I'll tell you this much. I did, I only dipped a little toothpick in it and had it. I felt like I was going to die.
So, teaspoon.
So I'm not looking forward to
yeah,
doing a teaspoon.
Alex
I
really wants
wanna
to win predictions. So you have that to enjoy, folks out there who are liking us.
I just hope that all of our predictions aren't the same.
Well, we'll find out right now. Okay, so let's start off with NXT. They have about 5 matches set up. Let's start with a Velveteen Dream versus EC3. I'm going to say because of reverse momentum and because I believe he can eat the losses. I'm going with finally a win because he's been on a big losing streak. Velveteen Dream is my prediction.
Yeah, I'm actually predicting the same thing. I think Velveteen Dream is definitely going to win.
Yep.
To be honest with you.
Yep. Everything is leading to that. He's had a lot of losses, and I think EC3 can afford it because he's so charismatic.
And they might want to do more matches between Velveteen Dream and EC3. Velveteen Dream is technically the heel between the two of them, and usually that's how they go in the best of 3.
So we'll see.
So
then you have Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain. This is a difficult decision. It's the rubber band match. But I think it's been a year of Undisputed Era. I think this is where they're going to fall. I'm predicting Mustache Mountain is walking away with the tag belts.
yeah.
What do you think?
No, I am so hot on Tyler Bate right now. I don't think I can go without him.
Really?
Yeah, I am voting for Mustache Mountain.
Okay. So we got Mustache Mountain.
Really want them to win.
All right. So next on our predictions, Adam Cole versus Ricochet. And as I said, I feel like it's going to be the end of the era. At least for now. I'm not saying that they're not going to but I think they've had the belts for a while. I think they need to have some stuff taken away from them so that they can go on to bigger, better things. Adam Cole, hopefully the NXT Championship. So I think if there's anybody who's going to take that belt away that they're really high on, it's Ricochet. Ricochet's winning that match.
Well, that is not what I'm predicting.
Oh, no.
I'd say Adam Cole, baby.
So you
for
think...
the win. Yeah, I feel that although I love Ricochet, this is his first match versus Adam Cole, right? Mm-hmm. I don't see Undisputed Era losing both titles.
See, I that's where I disagree with you there. I feel like they're going to lose. Either all have the belts or none of them will have the belts. That's just how the era is going to go.
No.
No, you think?
I think Adam Cole is definitely going to retain.
I think
that they're going to have more than one match. That's why.
I think if Adam Cole does retain, like you said, though, also Undisputed Era is going to retain. It's going to be interesting. So then we had Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane. Now, I want Kairi Sane to win. I really do. I thought she was great this week, and I love her to death. She's adorable. We met her before. She's a wonderful person. She's not winning that match. Shayna Baszler is like the cornerstone of the NXT women's division right now, and it's just not going to happen. Shayna Baszler is going to whoop her, and it's gonna be bad. I don't want to see it. I don't want to watch it.
No,
I don't want to watch it.
I disagree with you because I think Kairi Sane is gonna win. This is technically their rubber band match.
Yes.
If you look at their match history, and it's gone 1-1. I think Kairi Sane's gonna win because like I said, I can't get that storyline that I made up in my head out. I really want Shayna Baszler to move up.
So you think she's gonna lose the belt? Vince
McMahon has been very well known to do NXT call-ups after SummerSlam. So
Usually.
I think that she could be called over to Raw.
All right, so you're thinking Kairi Sane's going to win it.
Kairi is going to win, and then I think Bianca is going to then maybe challenge Kairi Sane.
That would be
Bianca's
a good match.
heel.
That would be great. And then we have finally Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano.
Yeah,
this is a tough match because I don't know what the future of the NXT Championship is right now. I feel like Aleister Black was part of their story, and I feel like without him, they don't know I don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm very confused on how it's gonna go down too.
Honestly, I don't know. Are they gonna pull up Johnny? Are they gonna pull up Ciampa? I don't know. I'm gonna go with the safe bet and say because they haven't really built Johnny as like the usurper at least. Or I think they've already done the story of Johnny, getting over him at that first match. So I think Ciampa's winning this. I think
Ciampa's going to win as well. I don't think that Johnny Gargano, storyline-wise, has the focus to take down Ciampa, who has been his biggest weakness or biggest thorn in his side. He's really focused on other things and on the brutality of everything. And he needs another character arc to kind of get through all this anger and crappiness that he's going through. So I hope that they don't move him up because I feel like he's just going to go to like 205 Live or something. And Johnny is such a good wrestler that it would be a real shame to do that. They need to kind of fix his character a little bit because with this anger stuff, it makes you dislike him. And he's so likable.
We want Johnny Wrestling back.
We want Johnny Wrestling back. I want everyone to be on board with that babyface because they did a really good job building him up until WrestleMania. So
we'll see.
Hope this gets a little bit more on track.
All right, we'll see. So
anyway, I think Ciampa's going to win.
We agreed on most of it, except we're definitely different on the tag match and the women's match.
Yep.
So that'll be some deciding factors there.
Yeah.
So let's go into SummerSlam. We've got the pre-show has the Revival versus the B team. I am writing the Revival on basic principle. They should have those belts. Give the Revival the tag belts so we can have a good tag division on Raw.
Yeah.
Sorry for B team fans out there. I'm not on the B team. The Revival is where it's at. Give them the belts already.
Please bring some legitimacy back to
that's the thing.
that tag division. Revival needs to win.
Yep. I put Revival. I'm putting the Revival,
yes,
please.
Me too.
For the love of God.
Please.
So I'm putting the Revival's winning the B team, but WWE loves. So you're going with the Revival as well.
Yes.
Mine is more of a hope. I'm not 100% on this Revival winning. I could be wrong.
No, I want them to win, so
right.
I'm putting them down.
Okay, so then we had Rusev Day versus Rusev and Lana versus Andrade, Cien Almas, and Zelina Vega. And, it's a foregone conclusion. Cien and Zelina are winning that match because of interference from Aiden English, and he's going to cost Rusev the match, and the Rusev Day will break up.
Yeah. Now, will Lana go with Rusev or with Aiden English?
Oh, no, she's going with Rusev.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you're right.
I
I
was
think
just trying to throw something in there.
Aiden's not long for this world unless he has some sort of idea after this feud.
Yeah.
So then I have next here Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. This is a tough one to call because it could go either way.
I say The Miz.
Yeah, I'm going to go with The Miz too because I think we want to continue this feud.
Exactly.
And if it's going to continue, The Miz has to be victorious.
It's definitely going to continue. Miz has to win this, I
Yeah.
feel. He needs to just get even more disgustingly smarmy and... yeah.
but
Daniel Bryan's always best as an underdog. He's got to lose this first match.
See, I don't know. I think we might be wrong because they've been really hot on Daniel Bryan. He hasn't really lost a match since he came back. I'm trying to think. I don't think he did. He might have lost once in the big cast.
I think he lost.
No, he won both those matches.
Yeah, but he lost like on a minor show.
Yeah, but yeah,
I still think
they're really high on Daniel Bryan, so we could be wrong about that.
They're also hot on The Miz.
All right, so we got Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. I'm gonna go with Finn because of reverse momentum.
Finn versus Corbin. Corbin was standing tall at the end of Raw.
No, Finn was. Finn hit him with the coup de grace, as I recall.
Finn hit him with the coup de...
Corbin hit Finn with the end of days. So Corbin stood tall.
Corbin stood
tall. So I gotta say Finn Balor.
Oh, Finn.
And you know why? Because it's a match that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And Finn likes winning those matches that don't matter.
I think Finn's gonna win as well then.
All right.
God, I hope they turn Finn heel. Ugh.
Yep.
I'm so down on him right now, and I don't want to be.
Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke is hard for me. Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke, I feel like they don't have a lot of faith in Shinsuke, and I wonder if they're going to give it to Jeff so Orton can take the belt from him.
No, I think that Shinsuke is going to win. I think that there might be some interference on behalf of Orton, possibly.
All right. Well, I can't go against my favorite wrestler, so I'm going to go say Shinsuke as well. I'm going to agree with you on that.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Jeff for sure.
No, I like Shinsuke too much. That's more of a heart win.
Getting a lot of the same stuff here.
Right, and that is what it is. Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak.
This is really tough for me because we don't really watch 205 Live. I'll just watch occasional matches like on YouTube. I very rarely watch the entire show.
From what I've heard, I don't feel like Drew Gulak is a guy who's going to take that belt from Cedric. I think Cedric's going to win.
Yeah, let's give it to Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander. So this is, I think, going to be one where we're going to have trouble deciding. Carmella versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte triple threat. It's a tough one. Becky stood tall today, and they're definitely, like we said earlier, it's Becky and Charlotte are the main feud going into, I think, Evolution. It's got to be for a belt.
Now that you put that in my head, you're right.
So is Becky, the question is Becky going to turn heel and win the belt? Or is her not winning the belt going to turn her heel? Mm-hmm. So that's the question for me. So in the end, though, I think I'm going to go with a safe bet. And I'm going to say that Charlotte is going to win the title, thus causing the Becky Lynch turn. Because she can't stand that her friend usurped her again. And they love putting that belt on her. So I'm predicting Charlotte will be walking away with the title.
I'm also predicting Charlotte, but I'm predicting it in a different manner.
Oh. Copying me.
Do I want to do that? Do I want to go... See,
Are
my,
you switching
my
now
prediction
because of
is...
me?
No. My original thoughts were, I think Charlotte is probably going to win because I think Charlotte is going to turn heel on Becky, and that's going to swerve the audience a little bit because we all thought it was going to be the other way around. But...
All right, we got to make a decision.
Carmella win? Evolution's in October. That's like a month and a half away.
What do you think? I gotta make a prediction.
I'm gonna go with Carmella.
Oh wow, that's not a bad bet. I think one way or another, Becky is not gonna walk out with that title. On Sunday. As much as we'd love to see it, I think Becky is going to be chasing because that's what they like her to do. So it very well might be that the friends cause each other to lose.
Yeah.
So you might be right about that. That was my second choice, was Carmella. So Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre in his corner versus Seth Rollins with Dean Ambrose in his corner. Dolph's winning because of Dean heel interference.
Yeah. I totally agree.
This is, to me, the most predictable match on the card.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, Dolph's winning that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dean's
so.
going heel. Dean looks like a heel right now.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even look like his...
Yeah.
So then we got Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. Oh, this is a tough one for me. My heart wants Kevin Owens to get that briefcase. It makes sense that he's gonna get that briefcase. But
he's not getting that briefcase.
Oh,
Braun
man.
is winning. Well, I don't know. KO. He hasn't won legitimately against Braun. So
You know
maybe
what?
they're going to give him something?
You know what? I'm going to go with Kevin Owens to be opposite you. Because I feel like Kevin Owens has been doing some good work. I think Braun doesn't need the Money in the Bank. We've all said that.
We've all said that he does not need that
the money in the bank. So,
but there could be a strong... I'm going with Braun because there's a strong possibility there might be a cash-in at SummerSlam.
All right. So Kevin Owens, I'm picking him to beat Braun. You were picking Braun to retain.
Braun.
Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day. This is another one where I want the New Day to win.
I think New Day's going to win.
But I don't think they're going to... You think they're going to win.
Oh, yeah. They want to give him 5-time champions, baby.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Bludgeon Brothers are winning that match.
The New Day.
Oh, someone's going to be drinking hot sauce on Monday.
Hell no.
And it ain't gonna be me.
Hell no.
Yep. Bludgeon Brothers are winning that match. Guaranteed. Mm-mm. No.
Nope.
Oh, you're so
New
wrong.
Day.
Vince is so about about Bludgeon Brothers.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he, though?
All right. So AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe, the match that should be so excited
should be
about.
so good, and why am I not excited? Damn you, Smackdown, for being crappy this week. I'm so bad about that.
Relax.
AJ
It's
versus...
good to get emotional, but
I'm sorry.
shaking everything.
I'm sorry.
Things getting out of hand here.
Sorry.
We're really passionate this week. What can we say? But AJ Styles is winning that match. It's their opening match. Samoa Joe.
They're gonna continue this feud for a long
never the
time.
bride.
Yeah, they're gonna continue this feud for a long time, and I don't see Joe having the belt. Not with the way that this was booked this week.
No, AJ's retaining.
Yeah.
Totally retaining.
Yep.
So AJ Styles. Then we have Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey. Evolution is coming. Ronda is so... This is probably the other match that's probably the most predictable.
Yeah.
Ronda is winning that match.
Yeah, they want her to headline real bad, and then it can be on Sports Illustrated.
Oh, yeah.
God knows what else.
They want her to headline Evolution so bad. If she doesn't win this, there is a pay-per-view in between. There's Hell in a Cell. But one way or the other, either at this pay-per-view or at the next, Ronda's getting that women's Raw title.
I don't see Bliss slipping by again.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey, she's winning that match. If not at this pay-per-view, at the very next pay-per-view, guaranteed. Going into Evolution, your headliner will be Ronda Rousey, guaranteed. Mm-hmm. And then we come to the big one: Brocky Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. We have to put Roman Reigns, right? Right?
Yeah.
Please. It could be Brock.
It could be Brock.
Never bet. It's never dumb to bet against.
We were wrong at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And they did say he might want to do the back and forth thing between UFC and WWE.
But is that a swerve?
I don't know. I think it's Roman. I think it's got to be Roman.
I think it's Roman at this point.
They can't have him lose 3 times.
Can they?
No.
I don't know.
Roman Reigns is winning this match, everyone.
Roman Reigns, God
finally,
help you, please.
The 4th crowning of Roman Reigns.
Get that title so we can get over it.
Yes.
Anyway.
So overall, our SummerSlam predictions very similar. I think we differed on the Bludgeon Brothers tag match. Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, Carmella, Becky, and Charlotte. That's going to be a tough match to call.
But we got a few things that are different.
Yeah, we got a few things that are different. And we've got some for NXT TakeOver as well. So there will definitely be a winner, most likely, come Sunday night. Mm-hmm. So enjoy SummerSlam. We look forward to watching it, as well as NXT. We'll hope to see you then. Mm-hmm. This has been a long episode, so we're going to just cut to the chase and see you later.
Hang
Have a
in
good
there.
day. Wrestle life.